Good evening, Lancer fans, and welcome to Tewksbury High School here in Tewksbury, Massachusetts for the MIAA North Sectional Championship game between the Chelmsford Lions and the Lawrence High School Lancers. Here in boys volleyball, it's been a phenomenal tournament, and we are down to the final two teams. Chelmsford comes in as the number 8 seed, and Lawrence comes in as the number 3 seed. This is the second time in the year 2018 that a Lawrence High School team is going for a sectional championship, and we're hoping that the Lancers will take one home tonight. We're here, and we're glad that you're here with us at Tewksbury High School for this historic occasion. My name is Jay Oza. We want to thank Shatina and Kayla, our LPS media crew. We're going to take a short break, folks, and we'll be right back with the start of this game.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back, Lancer fans. We want to thank you for joining us here on this very special LPS media broadcast. We want to thank our crew, first and foremost, Kayla, Shatina. My name is Jay Oza, and we are here with you for the MIAA North Tournament Championship game between the Chelmsford Lions and your Lawrence High School Lancers. Again, thanks for joining us on LPS Media, whether it's Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 41, or on YouTube. Welcome to this very, very special and historic game. Lawrence High School trying to win its first sectional championship since 2005. It's been a long 13 years, and the Lancers are knocking at the door once again. The baseball team, the basketball team, this volleyball team in the last 13 years have had all sorts of success, but it hasn't been since 2005 that a Lancer squad has won a sectional tournament. And here we are tonight with the chance to lift a trophy. The Lancers and the Lions facing off for the third time this season. Chelmsford won earlier this season in Chelmsford. The Lancers won 3-1 in Lawrence. You can watch that game on our YouTube channel. And here we go. We are underway in the third matchup between these two teams. The North Tournament Championship game is underway. And Chelmsford has the first point of the game. First set, and the Lions go ahead 1-0. The Lancers going 20-3 to this point. They are the number 3 seed in this tournament. Chelmsford, on the other hand, 18-8. Coming into tonight's game, they're the number 8 seed in this tournament. Here's Jackson on the far side. Point goes to Chelmsford as that hits the stanchion on the far side. 2-0. Lions on top here to start off this sectional final game. Abreu with the nice dig. Minier looking for Wilson, blocked. Wilson. Delphi Solar, Minier gets it over for the Lancers. Now Chelmsford a chance to set up their offense. Near side spike is dug out by Minier. Here's Jackson to Delphi Solar up the middle. And it's out of bounds over the back line. Chelmsford has won the first 3 points of this game. Here's Chris McCarthy, the senior captain, serving for the Lions. Wilson to Minier, over to the far side, Jackson, nope. Couldn't get it over, and that's 4 in a row for the Lions to start things off. Here's McCarthy once again. Right-handed serve gets over. Abreu the dig. Now Minier. This time Wilson on the near side. McCarthy the setup far side. Diving dig by Minier. Solar taps it over. Lancers trying to get on the board here in the first set. Liam McGinty is going to get that kill. 5 in a row to start this thing off. And let's see when or if Hector Sanchez and the Lancers want to call timeout. And there it is. Lancer coaching staff wants to talk things over here with the score Lions 5, Lancers nothing in the first set. We'll take this opportunity to remind you that LPS Media broadcasts on both Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. And don't forget, you can find us on YouTube as well. LPS Media broadcasts 24 hours a day. We cover events at all of the wonderful Lawrence Public Schools. Some of our regular programming includes LHS Sports, theatrical productions, and Inside LHS, a show featuring news from around the LHS campus. You can check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel to watch LPS Media all day, every day on any device. Get the app or open up your favorite browser and you can watch over 1,000 videos from the last 5 years. Just about set to get back to the action here from Tewksbury High School, Tewksbury, Massachusetts. It's a new high school built very recently. It's a beautiful facility here. And we thank Tewksbury High for hosting this sectional final game as Chelmsford comes out of the timeout, winning the first point. They have started this game off with 6 points in a row. The Lancers still trying to get on the board, still getting settled here in Tewksbury, home of the Redmen. McCarthy setting it up right up the middle for Davy Quadros, the senior middle hitter. And it's 7-0 Chelmsford. Lancers trying to get a side out here. And they're trying to get rolling here in the first set. Minier with a sneaky play. Wilbert Minier trying to get the Lancers going with the dump. 7-1 now. Lancers are on the board. And here is Espinal serving. McCarthy the setup for Quadros. That's going to be a violation against the libero, Aaron Schaefer of Chelmsford. Lancers have 2 in a row here. They're down by 5 in the first set. 7-2 our score. Espinal serves it up again. Nice dig there by Fortier. Jackson looking across the court for Wilson, and Wilson misfires. 8-2, Chelmsford on top by 6. It'll be David Jones, the senior number 3 for the Lions, serving. He and the Chelmsford Lions have a 6-point lead here in the first. Wilson has it blocked. Minier the setup for Jackson. Nice dig by Chelmsford. Minier looking for Jackson again. And that's a double hit. Jackson gets a kill. Lawrence High pulling within 5 here early in this game. Miguel Jackson, number 3, missed a few games on the playoff run with a concussion, came back against Lowell in the semifinals and did well. Double hit on the near side against Chelmsford. Lancers down now only 4. Jackson, the outside hitter, serves again. Huge to have him healthy, as that's way out of bounds over the back line. Another point for Lawrence as Fortier put a little too much mustard on that one. Lancers within only 3 as Jackson serves again. McCarthy, the setup goes near side, blocked by Lawrence. Schaefer looking to the far side for Fortier. Nice dig there by Miguel Jackson. Far side for Fortier again. Chelmsford gets the deflection. Nice play by the Lions. And the Lions in the maroon uniforms with the white trim have a 4-point lead here in the first. 9-5, our score in the sectional championship game here in Tewksbury. Tapped over by Cass. Minier to the near side, and Wilson misfires again. Andre Wilson having a little trouble getting rolling here in the first set as the Lancers back down by 5. It's 10-5. And Aaron Schaefer gets ready to serve again. A brew to Minier. Up the middle, Solar comes up short. 6-point lead for Chelmsford. 11-5 here in the first set. And Schaefer will continue. Minier trying to sneak it over. He came up short as well. Lancers still warming up here in the first set, down by 7. Chelmsford a little more composed here in the early going. Here's a shot for Romero, and Franco Romero gets a much needed kill for Lawrence High. Cuts the lead in half, it's 12-6. Wilson gets ready to serve. Nice serve by Andre. Up the middle. Minier looking for Solar. McCarthy to the far side for Fortier, but it's a violation against McCarthy. Lancers within 5 here at 12-7. That's in, says the linesman. Andre Wilson with a phenomenal serve, just barely getting it to stay in bounds. We have extra officials on the court during the playoff, so there's an official right there in perfect position to make that call. Dug out by Jackson. Minier to Solar on the near side. Delphi trying for the kill. And that's inbounds as well. Another good call by the referee in the near side corner. Some confusion here. One referee, the near side referee said in, the far side referee said out. Interesting. Let's see what they decide here with both referees that are here to make the calls a little bit easier. They actually made things a little harder there, and the call stands as inbounds. That one goes out of bounds, and the Lancers get a point right back. 13-9, LHS down by 4 with a brew getting ready to serve. Chelmsford struggling here. No chance to set up any offense. Here's Solar. Minier, who wants it? Espinal up the middle. Number 14, Adrian Espinal, making his presence felt here. Lancers down now 3. A brew with a nice right-handed serve. McCarthy looking to the far side. Nice kill there by number 5, Wes Fortier. The senior outside hitter puts Chelmsford back up by 4. First set action here in the MIAA North Tournament Final. The winner moves on to the States. Oh, what a spike, but it goes out of bounds. Point goes to Chelmsford. Out of bounds on the near side. 15-10 Lions leading the Lancers. Fortier the serve. Minier setting up Delphi Solar. Chelmsford recovers. Over to the far side for McGinty, and it's out. Out of bounds over the back line. Lancers down 4. And it'll be Minier, the setter, to serve. Schaefer gets it over for Chelmsford. Minier for Jackson, but it's a violation on the set against Minier. And we go back to a 5-point lead for the Lions. 16-11, as we are making our way here through the first set. Jackson to Minier. Solar tips it over with the left hand. Delphi Solar, number 8 in blue, makes it 16-12. Here's Delphi to serve. Tosses and spins it up. Schaefer tipped over by McCarthy. Minier for Espinal. McCarthy going for McGinty, and Minier couldn't handle it. 17-12. And once again, Chelmsford stretches the lead back up to 5. The Lancers cut it as close as 3 when it was 13-10. Back up to 5 now. Make it 4 as McCarthy, the senior captain, couldn't get it over on the serve. 17-13 here in the first set of the North Final. As Espinal serves, and he can't get it over either. And Chelmsford will serve with the score 18-13. This time it'll be David Jones, the senior. Jones serves with the right hand. A brew to Minier, looking for Jackson, who tips it over. And after the misplay by Aaron Schaefer, the Lancers are able to cut it to 4 yet again. It's 18-14. Jackson will serve for Lawrence as they try to cut into this lead here in the first set. Chelmsford has done a good job keeping their distance. Nice dig there by Solar. Jackson to Minier. Near side for Wilson. McCarthy to Fortier. Minier with a nice save. Solar sends it back. Over to the far side for Fortier. This is a great rally going on right here. Wilson tries to end it. He can't, not yet. Fortier gets it over for Chelmsford. Minier to Romero. And that's a point for Lawrence High after a violation tipped out by Chelmsford. And what a long rally that was. A well-fought rally ends in favor of Lawrence. And it's 18-15. Lancers still haven't played their best yet tonight in the first set. Far from it, in fact. And they're only down by 3. Jackson the serve. Nice dig there by Abreu. Minier for Jackson. It's blocked. Goes out of bounds. And Chelmsford gets the point here. No, the Lancers do, as the deflection went out of bounds. Referee looked confused for a moment, and the Lancers appear to have won that point as it was blocked by Chelmsford, but went out of bounds right in front of the Lancer bench. 18-16 now. Lancers are down by only 2, and that is going to prompt Chelmsford to call a timeout here in the late stages of set number 1. The score here from Tewksbury, Lions 18, Lancers 16. Folks, we want to thank you so much for watching LPS Media, and we will take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel. You might already be watching it, but if not, get the app or open up your browser to watch our videos. We have over 1,000 from the last 5 years currently featured. The Frost Middle School Honor Society's induction ceremony, the Gilmet School Spring Concert, and of course the Leahy School Spring Concert as well. Remember that you can check out all those videos as well as previous sports games, concerts, and theatrical performances on the LPS Media YouTube channel. Back to the action here from Tewksbury. The MIAA North Championship game. Chelmsford with the kill, extending their lead up to 3. It's 19-16 here in set number 1 of the North Final. Lawrence High is trying to win, as that's 20-16 now after the misplay by Abreu. Lawrence High is trying to win its first sectional championship since 2005. The Lawrence High boys volleyball team went undefeated that year, going 24-0 and winning a state title. That's the last time the any Lawrence High team won a state title or a sectional title for that matter. Wilson gets the deflection near side, and the Lancers back within 3, 20-17 now. And Wilson will serve here as this first set winds down. Wilson, what a serve. Solar. Minier, back to Solar. And that's a violation. 4 hits against Lawrence as Solar couldn't get that one over the net. Lancers not been that accurate on their spikes so far here in the first set. They've got a lot of room for improvement, and yet they're down by only 4. Oh, Minier almost gets it over. And Jackson couldn't either. Lancers down by 5 here in the first set, and they're going to call timeout and talk things over here with the score. Lions 22, Lancers 17. Folks, again, we want to thank you for watching LPS Media, and we'll take this opportunity to remind you to check out the Lawrence Public Schools website on any browser and any device. Just head on over to lawrence.k12.ma.us. Currently featured, the INT school enjoyed a senior trip to Canopy Lake Park. Grades K through 2 at the Weatherby School had their Urban Voices concert, and Enlace student delegates debated climate change at Model UN. Remember, you can read about all of these events and so much more at the LPS homepage on any device. Just head on over to lawrence.k12.ma.us. Back to the action here in Tewksbury at this wonderful new high school here in Tewksbury, Massachusetts, as Minier tips that one over to make it 22-18. Our host for this sectional championship game, home of the Redmen, the Tony Romano Court here at Tewksbury High School. It's a beautiful facility. And one of these two teams will be holding up a trophy in a very short period of time. Right now, Chelmsford in the driver's seat here in set number 1. They are 2 points away from going up 1-0. Lancers down by 5. They're going to need a comeback here at the end of this first set. Espinal trying to tip it over. Killed right up the middle by Luke Bryant, the middle hitter for Chelmsford. And it's set point for the Lions. Trying to end set 1 here in Tewksbury. Minier cross court to Solar. Not over yet as Solar gets the kill. 24-19. And that'll give Lawrence a chance to go on a run here. Still set point for the Lions as Minier serves. McCarthy the setup, and that's the end of set number 1. Chelmsford wins it 25-19. Folks, thanks so much for joining us here on LPS Media. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with set number 2.
Why is my son having trouble in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 Wonders of the World.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thank you so much for joining us here on LPS Media. A very special broadcast for you this evening. This is the MIAA North Sectional Championship game here in Tewksbury. The Chelmsford Lions against your Lawrence High School Lancers. Chelmsford, of course, in the maroon uniforms with the white trim. Lawrence High in the blue uniforms with the white trim. Lancers going 20-3 so far this season. The number 3 seed in the tournament, Chelmsford, 18-8, the number 8 seed in this tournament. This is, by the way, the 3rd time this season that these two teams have played each other. Chelmsford won the first time in Chelmsford. The Lancers won the second time in Lawrence. And here we go. 3rd time's a charm. And the winner of tonight's game will lift the trophy. Chelmsford has the inside track right now. They won the first set by the score of 25-19. And they have the first point of the second set. We want to thank our crew. Kayla Vega, Shatina Bennett. My name is Jay Oza. Thanks for joining us on LPS Media, whether it's on cable or on YouTube. Remember, you can go back and watch as Lawrence is on the board here in the second set, thanks to the kill by Solar. Remember, you can watch the playoff run leading up to this game. A few regular season games and a few playoff games for you to watch on our YouTube channel if you want to see how the Lancers found their way into yet another sectional title game. Lawrence High keeping it alive, and that's going to fall out of bounds on the far side. 2-1 Chelmsford here in the second set. David Jones, the senior for Chelmsford, serves. Minier to the near side for Jackson. And when Miguel Jackson gets it going offensively, the Lancers are pretty tough to beat. 2-2 here in the second. Espinal serves for LHS. Tipped over by Quadros. McCarthy this time for Fortier. Solar with a nice dig. And an excellent kill by Levy Cass, the sophomore. Number 17, showing some good awareness. 3-2 here in the early going of set number 2. Schaefer, the libero, serves. And it's knocked over by Luke Bryant, number 18. Another easy kill for the Lions. It's 4-2 Chelmsford. Second set. Schaefer to serve again. This time Wilson taps it over, but a great dig by McCarthy, and that's a violation against Lawrence. Double hit. Chelmsford leading by 3 here early in the second. Schaefer another serve. Romero taps it over and he gets a kill. Don't think he was expecting to. But Romero, out of necessity, tapping that one over. 5-3. Chelmsford by 2 with Jackson serving for Lawrence. McCarthy right up the middle. And that one goes out of bounds over the back line. Lawrence within 1. Lawrence High has never led at any stage of this game. Minier with some good defense to keep the play alive. Fortier has it blocked in front of him. And that's a great kill on the far side by the sophomore, Levy Cass. Sophomore coming up big here in this big game. Cass with the serve. Minier up the middle for Wilson. And Fortier was not able to save it. Lancers get the point, and they're down by 1. Andre Wilson couldn't get it to stay in bounds there. 7-5, Chelmsford gets a freebie. Lancers get Felix Mania into the game for the first time. 40er the serve. Minier to Solar. In bounds. Delphi. Actually, he got the tip, actually. And the tip went out of bounds. Nice spike there by Solar as the Lancers down by 1 with a Brew serving. Minier to Solar. And Espinal to the corner. Chelmsford, can they recover? McCarthy, nice recovery by the Lions. They get a round of applause. Minier to Solar. Blocked out of bounds. Lancer point. And we're all tied up at 7 here in set number 2. Lancers down 1-0. And they have an opportunity here to try and pick up their very first lead of this game. Out of bounds. Abreu couldn't get that one to fall in. 8-7. Chelmsford regains the lead. Bryant with the serve for Chelmsford. Minier to Solar. Chelmsford the recovery. McGinty. Cross court to Solar again. Abreu trying to save it. Miguel Jackson gives chase, trying to kick it. Couldn't catch up. Chelmsford back up by 2. Second set score is 9-7. Another serve from Luke Bryant as Minier looks to Solar. Good defense by Fortier. Near side for McGinty. Tipped over by Wilbert Minier. Jackson to the libero, Abreu. Nice dig there by Abreu. And he sends it over for Lawrence. McCarthy finds the soft spot in the defense. What a heads-up play by the senior captain. One of the leaders of this team, Chris McCarthy, with a nice play there, putting Chelmsford up by 3 as that goes out of bounds. Bryant couldn't get that one to fall in, and the Lancers down by 2 here, 10-8 in the second set of the North Tournament Final. Good defense there by Solar and Espinal. Abreu to Minier. Miguel Jackson on the near side. Jackson makes it a 1-point game here in the second set. And Minier gets ready to serve. Here's Wilbert. Right up the middle. And an easy point for Chelmsford. 11-9, they're back up by 2. McCarthy the serve. Jackson to Minier, back over to Jackson. Minier high for Solar, and Solar puts it into the corner. Nice kill by Delphi. It's 11-10. Lancers down by 1. Here in the second set, they're down 1-0 overall. Dug out by Schaefer. Set up to the far side. Abreu to Minier. Miguel Jackson on the near side. What a spike by Jackson as he pounds his chest. The Lancers have tied it up here. In set number 2, it's 11 apiece. Solar with the serve. It goes out of bounds, and it goes way out of bounds. Chelmsford back up by 1. (12-11) Chelmsford. Jones the serve. Minier near side. Jackson again. The Lancers feeding Miguel Jackson, and he's eating here in set number 2. Espinal with the serve for Lawrence, all tied up at 12. Chelmsford regains the lead. Lawrence High still unable to take any kind of lead in this game. 13-12, the Lions back on top. Here's Schaefer. Minier near side for Jackson, and this time he's blocked. Jackson with a couple of emphatic spikes. This time the defense was ready. 14-12 Chelmsford here in the second. Romero with a misplay. 15-12, 3-point lead for Chelmsford. Minier to Wilson. Abreu hit it a little too far, and Fortier gets an easy kill. Chelmsford trying to pull away here in the second set. It's 16-12, the Lions lead. Lancers trying to stop the bleeding here, in danger of going down 2-0. Timeout called by LHS with the score Lions 16, Lancers 12. We will take this opportunity to once again remind you, you can check out the Lawrence Public Schools YouTube channel on any device. Some facts about our channel. In addition to our YouTube channel, we broadcast on local cable, both Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 41. We are an urban school district in Lawrence, Massachusetts, serving more than 13,000 students in 38 schools. Since joining YouTube in 2012, our channel has amassed over 750,000 views on over 1,000 videos. So we want to thank you for watching LPS Media. It is a pleasure and a privilege to serve the city of Lawrence. Here at Tewksbury High School, home of the Redmen, Chelmsford Lions and Lawrence Lancers doing battle in the MIAA North Championship game. And so far it's been competitive, but Chelmsford has been just a bit better to this point. They won set number 1, 25-19. They lead set number 2, 17-12, make it 18-12. 6-point lead now for Chelmsford, as the Lions are feeling it. And the Lancers need to step it up and go on a little bit of run here. Otherwise, they're going to be down 2-0. As Minier tips that one out of bounds on the near side. 19-12, as Chelmsford is up by 7 here in the second set. Out of bounds, and Lawrence gets a side out. 19-13. The Lancers need a run, and they need it now. Down by 6 here in the second set, down 1-0 overall. And that one is deflected out of bounds by Lawrence. Another kill for Chelmsford. 20-13 is our score in set number 2. Lions lead by 7. Jackson the dig, Minier cross court to Wilson. And it hits the stanchion for a violation. Wilson hasn't been able to get it going here so far tonight. Cast the serve for Chelmsford. Let's see if Wilson can get this one. Nope. It's tipped, but it goes all the way out of bounds, and so Wilson does get the kill, as the block goes all the way out of bounds on the near side, even though the spike was on the far side. And so the Lancers are within 7 here, 21-14. Solar trying to make it 6. He does. Delphi Solar with some energy on the far side. Lancers down 6. It's 21-15. Wilson can't get that one to stay in bounds. Another mistake for Lawrence. It's 22-15. Fortier gets ready to serve for Chelmsford. He and the Lions are in control right now. 7-point lead for Chelmsford. Minier with a nice dump. Gets a smooth kill there. Brings the Lancers within 6 here in the second set. It's 22-16. A Brew to serve. Near side for McGinty. Blocked by Lawrence. McGinty again. Nice dig of Brew. Miguel Jackson. And Chelmsford gets the point as that one goes out of bounds on the far side. 23-16, Chelmsford closing in on another victory here in set number 2. Trying to go up 2-0, trying to get that commanding lead as that one goes way out of bounds. (23-17). Lancers down 6. Minier with the serve for LHS. Near side spike by McGinty. Jackson with a nice kill, sneaking one over. Lancers have not had their spikes going, so they're trying to get points any way they can. 23-18, all of a sudden it's a 5-point game, and Minier, just as the Lancers were trying to get it rolling, Minier sends that one out of bounds on the near side. Set point for Chelmsford. Trying to go up 2-0 here. It's 24-18. Lancers need to go on a run here. Minier up the middle for Solar. Chelmsford can't keep it alive. (24-19) remains set point. Here's Solar serving for the Lancers. Trying to stay alive here in set 2. Jackson. McCarthy to the near side for McGinty. And it's blocked by Lawrence. 24-20. Lancers not done yet here in the second. Lancers have won 3 in a row here to make it 24-20. It's a violation against Chelmsford. And it's a violation against Chris McCarthy, number 1, the setter. Lancers within 3 now. Still set point. And timeout called by Chelmsford here, as Lawrence goes on a little bit of a run to make it 24-21. Still set point for Chelmsford here in set number 2. We want to thank you for watching LPS Media. Remember, we are your home for Lawrence Lancers athletics. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association would like to remind you that it is committed to good sportsmanship. Sportsmanship, citizenship, and responsibility are the trademarks of high school activities. Support school activities with your own display of good sportsmanship and help encourage America's youth to achieve their athletic dreams. Support your local high school and see the future of America on display. Attend high school competitions in your community. This message brought to you by the MIAA. 24-21 here in the second set. Chelmsford trying to end it. And the Lancers get a kill here, not done yet. The second set is still going on. Chelmsford had set point at 24-17. The Lancers have climbed all the way back to 24-22. Chelmsford can still end it with a point. And that goes out of bounds. Chelmsford wins set number 2. 25-22, the final score, once again, of set number 2. The Lions go up 2-0. They are 1 set away from winning the sectional title, while the Lancers need to win set number 3 to extend this game. Folks, we want to thank you for watching LPS Media. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with set number 3.
Encuentra el bosque más cercano en descubreelbosque.org. El bosque, más cerca de lo que crees.
Welcome back, Lancer fans, and thank you for joining us here on this LPS Media broadcast, a very special broadcast for you tonight. This is the MIAA North Tournament Championship game here from Tewksbury, Massachusetts. Your LHS Lancers taking on the Chelmsford Lions. We want to thank our crew, Kayla Vega, Shatina Bennett. My name is Jay Oza. What a pleasure it is bringing you tonight's broadcast. Wish we had better news for you, though. The Lancers are down 2-0 here as Chelmsford gets the first point of set number 3. Lawrence High with a great season, 20-3. The number 3 seed in this tournament facing the number 8 seed Chelmsford in the finals. Well, a few upsets in this tournament. So we got a 3 seed and an 8 seed. And right now, as Chelmsford goes up 2-0 here in set number 3, number 8 seed looking like they could be the last team standing in what has been a phenomenal tournament. Lancers on the board as that one goes out of bounds. It's 2-1. Nice block up the middle by Romero, and the Lancers have tied it 2-2 here in the third set. Espinal with the serve. Over on the near side. Nice kill there by the sophomore Levy Cass. Opposite side hitter. Coming up big in this finals game. The sophomore will be one of the leaders of this team coming up next season as a junior. As the Chelmsford Lions will be graduating a lot of students. McCarthy, Jones, Schaefer, Fortier, Hall, Quadros. They've already all graduated. Lancers with plenty of graduates on their squad too. They're going to look quite different next year as that one is out of bounds. Lancers get a point. And for the first time tonight, the Lancers have a lead. It's 4-3 Lawrence on top here in set number 3. With Chelmsford, of course, leading 2-0 overall. So Lancers with a lot of work to do if they want to get back into this game. Minier trying to sneak it over. Solar to Minier. Near side for Wilson. Does he get it to stick in bounds? He does. And the Lancers lead 5-3. Jackson with the serve for Lawrence. They lead by 2 now. McCarthy over to the near side for Cass. Minier to the near side for Wilson. What a dig there by Schaefer to keep it alive. Excellent play. McCarthy sends it over. Jackson to Minier to the near side for Wilson. And Andre Wilson. That's more like it from the senior, number 15. And Chelmsford is going to call timeout here with the Lancers leading 6-3 in set number 3. Chelmsford leading overall 2-0. Folks, we want to thank you for watching LPS Media. Remember, we are your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association would like to remind you that more than 200,000 students will participate in approximately 100,000 high school sport competitions across the MIAA's 360 member schools this year. The MIAA encourages you to support your local high school athletic programs and the students who participate in them. The MIAA, helping students achieve their dreams on the court, on the field, and in the classroom. Almost ready to get back to the action here from Tewksbury High School. The venue for this North title game. What a block there by Romero. Lawrence High opens up their lead to 7-3 here in the third set. Jackson serves it up again. Tipped over by Minier. Can Chelmsford recover? Nice recovery, in fact. Fortier. Here's Jackson, can't get it over. Mikael Jackson coming up short there. Lawrence High still up by 3. Trying to extend this game. Chelmsford trying to end it here in the third set as Romero pokes it over. Romero goes for the block, but that battle is won by Levi Cass. Nope, it's going to be a violation against Chelmsford. And Lawrence gets the point. 8-4 now as LHS catches a break there. After the serve from Wilson, Cass on the near side, Minier. Delphi Solar on the near side. Chelmsford trying to get it over with Fortier. Jackson, Minier the save. Romero gets it over. Pretty good defense there from Lawrence. Cass trying for the tip. What a save by Abreu. And Jackson gets it over for the Lancers. Far side for Fortier. Dug out by Wilson. Minier to Jackson. Out of bounds. Great rally. And Chelmsford ends up on top on that one. 8-5, LHS by 3 here in the third. Chelmsford has a lead though, 2-0. Minier to Romero. McCarthy to Fortier. This time Solar on the near side. This time Fortier, and it's scooped by Jackson. Nice kill there by Wes Fortier. Chelmsford now down only 2. 8-6 here in the third. Minier to the near side and Solar. Solar couldn't come up with a kill there, and Chelmsford all of a sudden down only 1 after LHS was able to build up a small lead here in the third. 8-7 now, Lawrence clinging to a 1-point lead. Minier to Solar. Tipped at the net. Fortier. Nice block by Lawrence. And Luke Bryant comes up short. Lawrence High extends the lead up to 2. Abreu the serve for Lawrence. Up the middle, what a kill. Making it look easy that time, Luke Bryant. The senior middle hitter makes it 9-8. Chelmsford down by 1 with Wes Fortier serving. Solar gets the kill. Tipped at the net and falling in front of Schaefer. 10-8. Lawrence High fighting to keep their season alive here in the third set. Minier can't get it over that time. Chelmsford catches the break. And the Lions can tie it, perhaps. Bryant with the serve. Minier to Jackson. Off the stanchion on the near side. And Chelmsford indeed ties it up at 10 apiece. And that's going to be a violation against Chelmsford that time. Lawrence High back up by 1. Andre Wilson subs back into the game for Mania. Delphi Solar spins it and serves it out of bounds. Lancers is not playing up to their potential here so far in Tewksbury. Just a little bit sloppy. The service has not been good from Lawrence. 11-11 here in the third. Wilson, did he get the deflection? He did. Nice kill by Andre Wilson on the near side. (12-11), Lawrence High leading here in the third set, trying to extend this game. Nice kill on the near side by Cass. (12-12) here. Third set action with David Jones, serving it with the right hand. Minier to the far side for Jackson. It's blocked. Jackson pokes it, and that's an easy kill for Cass. Chelmsford Lions making it look easy at times, as the Lancers have not been able to put it all together here on the road trip to Tewksbury. And the Lancers going to get Patrick Acevedo into the game for Jackson. Acevedo getting his first action here. Played a lot while Jackson was out with the concussion. And the Lancers making the switch here, trying to change things up. As Lawrence High gets a point there to make it 13 apiece, and Acevedo will serve for the first time today. Left-handed serve gets over. It's a nice serve. Romero goes for the kill and gets it. Lawrence High creeps ahead by 1. Lancers not done yet. Their season on life support though, but they're fighting to keep it alive. They've got a 1-point lead here in the third set. Solar to Minier, Romero! And there's a pulse. 15-13 here in the third. Lancers trying to do the unthinkable and come back from down 2 sets. It's going to come 1 point at a time. I'm sure that's what the coaches are telling them. Solar sends it over. McCarthy for Fortier. Solar to Wilson. Solar. Near side for Cass. Levy Cass having the game of his life. Here in the biggest game of his life. Got to give all kinds of props to the sophomore, number 17 in maroon. Schaefer the serve. Wilson on the near side puts Lawrence back up by 2, 16-14. Andre Wilson gets ready to serve. Out of bounds once again. The Lancers just giving away too many freebies to Chelmsford. And against a good team like the Lions, it's going to end up costing you eventually. Lawrence High clinging to a 1-point lead with Cass serving. Near side for Solar, and Delphi gets a point right back. 17-15. Third set action. The Lancers trying to stay alive here. Here's a brew. McCarthy to the middle hitter. Luke Bryant with a phenomenal spike. 17-16, Chelmsford down only 1. Minier to the near side for Solar. And they're feeding Delphi Solar right now, 18-16. Lancers back up by 2. Can the Lancers extend it? Chelmsford has been able to keep it close here in the 3rd set. Minier can't get that one over. Frustrating night serving for him. Chelmsford cuts the lead down to 1 yet again. 18-17, Lancers still on top. Minier up the middle for Solar, but he comes up. Oh no, he does get the kill. Violation goes against Chelmsford. Thought Solar came up short there, but Chelmsford is called, and it's a 2-point lead for LHS here in the 3rd set, and Solar will serve. It's 19-17. Can the Lancers extend it? Delphi with an ace. The first ace of the night for Lawrence. Finally, it comes in the 3rd set, and that's going to prompt Chelmsford to call a timeout with the score Lancers 20, Lions 17. Here in set number 3, Lions leading 2-0. Folks, we want to thank you for watching LPS Media. Remember, we are your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association would like to remind you that it is committed to the welfare of student athletes throughout the Commonwealth and to the fairness of competition among its member schools. More than 200,000 students from 360 member schools will participate in interscholastic athletics during this current academic year. Thousands of these boys and girls enjoy additional educational experiences by qualifying for a championship in 33 different sports sponsored by the MIAA. The game you are watching is a culmination of one of these activities. And we want to thank you for joining us here on LPS Media, and that message, of course, brought to you by the MIAA. 20-17 here in the 3rd. Good rally after the timeout by Chelmsford. Minier up the middle for Solar. Espinal to Minier to Patrick Acevedo. And that was not touched by Chelmsford, so that's 4 hits on Lawrence. Lions get the point there, and they're within 2 at 20-18. McCarthy, the senior captain, serving for Chelmsford. Here's Wilson on the near side. Is it in or out? It's out. Chelmsford down now only 1. 20-19. The Lancers are clinging to a 1-point lead. And we're going to have another timeout here. Timeout comes with the score Lancers 20, Lions 19 in set number 3. Lions leading 2-0. Folks, we want to thank you for watching LPS Media. Again, we are your home for Lawrence Lancers Athletics. Another message from the MIAA, we'd like to remind you that educational investigators have conducted studies which repeatedly demonstrate that students involved in interscholastic programs find increased educational opportunities. Athletic involvement has shown evidence of students' increased participation in class, higher grade point averages, and even more school spirit. The MIAA is dedicated to supporting students earn the second half of their education, which takes place on the athletic fields and the court throughout the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Remember, you can go to MIAA.net or MIAA.net to get all of the tournament info on this boys volleyball tournament. The winner of tonight's game will move on to the state semifinals and play either will play either Westfield or Agawam And that game will be at Concord Carlisle. Westfield and Agawam playing as that one goes out of bounds. Lancers lead 21-19. So Westfield and Agawam are playing each other in the West Tournament Championship. And so the West Tournament champion will play either Chelmsford or Lawrence, the North Tournament champion, in the state semifinal. And that game will be Monday. Acevedo coming off the bench and helping out for the Lancers here in set 3. Lancers lead by 3 in set number 3. Tipped over, what a smooth play by Chris McCarthy. Plays like that come from experience. And McCarthy, the senior, makes it 22-20. Lancers lead by 2 here in the third. Jones the serve. Lancers keep it alive. Abreu gets it over. McCarthy the setup near side for Cass. And Levy Cass, the sophomore, we've called his name time and time again throughout this game. What a game for Cass. Here's Jones. Abreu to Minier. Near side for Wilson. And Andre Wilson extends the lead to 2 points. 23-21. Lancers 2 points away from winning the third set. Here's Acevedo. Fortier, dug out by Abreu. Minier off the stanchion. Lancers don't like the call, but the near side official says it hit the stanchion here on the near side, which is a violation. Lancers thought it hit the net, which is fair game. But the umpire on the near side says that it hit the stanchion. The red and white pole that you see on both the near side and far side of your screen. 23-22, Chelmsford is down by 1. Wilson gets the tip at the net. Schaefer to McCarthy, and Cass has it blocked by Wilson. Fortier going for the kill. Solar to Minier. Here's Wilson. Minier trying to dump it over. And Wilbert Minier makes it 24-22. For the first time tonight, the Lancers have a set point. Right now, it's 2-0 in favor of Chelmsford, but the Lancers are trying to get one back here right up the middle. Dug out by Abreu. Minier to Solar. Delphi keeps it alive. Minier. This time he's going to try for Jackson, who tips it over. Lancers have a 2-point lead. Don't forget, it is set point. Solar on the near side. Lancers can't keep it alive. Chelmsford down now by only 1. And it's going to be timeout called by Lawrence. The score 24-23. Lawrence High has set point. So we'll just reset things for you here as we come down the home stretch in set number 3. Chelmsford won the first set 25-19. Chelmsford won the second set 25-22. And here we are in the third set. Lancers trying to extend it, and the Lions trying to end it. Lawrence High has a 1-point lead, 24-23. So if Lawrence gets the next point, set 3 will be over and the Lancers will be down by only 1 set. But if Chelmsford can tie it, it'll create a deuce situation. And Chelmsford would then have the opportunity to come back and end this game in the third set. So it's all up for grabs here in the third. Lancers with the advantage for the moment here in the third set. Let's see if the Lancers can end set number 3 here on this point. They have a 1-point lead. Minier to Solar on the near side. Lancers get a good look, something they probably wanted. And that's deflected out of bounds as Chelmsford gets the point. Fortier gets the kill, 24-24, and it's a deuce situation. So the winner of the third set, remember the winner has to take it by 2 as Minier carries. That's a violation against Lawrence High. Chelmsford can clinch the championship right here. It's match point, or more specifically, championship point. Lancers trying to keep their season alive. They need this point, and it's kicked away. The Chelmsford Lions have won the MIAA North Sectional Championship for 2018. Congratulations to the Lancers. Lawrence High fought valiantly. The Lancers come up short here in Tewksbury as Chelmsford wins it 3-0. It's been an amazing season, folks. The Lancers go 20-4, and they fall in the sectional championship game. Meanwhile, Chelmsford improves to 19-8 as the number 8 seed wins the North Tournament. Congratulations again to the Chelmsford Lions, and congratulations to the Lancers on an unbelievable season, a season that we will never forget. Folks, it's been a wonderful year providing you with this commentary and this coverage of Lancer sports. And the 2017-18 season has come to an end. We want to thank our entire crew for all LPS media broadcasts throughout the season, and especially Kayla Vega and Shatina Bennett, who made this broadcast possible. Folks, thanks again for watching LPS Media. My name is Jay Oza, and folks, we'll see you next season.